Communication is one of the 4 21st century skills which your students will need in order to succeed. When looking to develop a student's ability to communicate, teachers usually focus on the student's ability to speak and write. When developing your students' communication skills, remind your students that the message is the key element in communication. Let's think about speaking activities. In speaking, students need to choose interesting words that are personally relevant. Ask your students, what are you trying to say? What do you want the listeners to understand? As a teacher, how can you make their vocabulary more personal or that grammar point more useful when students are talking about themselves, their experiences, and the world? When we speak, we can also use our whole body to communicate. Help your students to see how their facial expressions and their gestures affect what they say. There are many drama games that help students to be more aware of the way they're moving and communicating. Give students some examples of some different kinds of facial expressions and gestures. Ask students, what are you trying to say when you stand like this? Or like this? Or like this? Getting a clear message across is important in writing too. Why are you writing? Who's going to read it? It's not enough to simply practice new vocabulary and grammar paradigms. Students need to focus on the message through their words, their facial expressions, their gestures, and their writing. To be successful, students need to be able to communicate clearly and accurately.